Hello everyone guys. Today on the channel we have an unusual video. In this issue we will tell you about the biggest, huge, powerful and buff actors who are very recognizable around the world. You look at them and it seems like it's all computer graphics. A person cannot be this big and strong, but no, they are indeed like that. So, let's go. Michael Clarke Duncan. Michael Clarke Duncan is known to us primarily for the role of John Coffey from the movie The Green Mile. He also remembered in the movie Armageddon and The Scorpion King. In total, he has 69 roles in movies and TV shows. Michael's height was 196 centimeters and weight 140 kilos. On the screen, he always seemed huge but kind and soulful. On September 3, 2012, the actor's heart could not stand it and stopped. He had a heart attack. Michael was still quite young. He was 54 years old. From modern actors, Hunter Pearson must definitely be on this list. The actor is known all over the world primarily for the role of Gregor Clegane, nicknamed the Mountain, in the series Game of Thrones. His height is 206 centimeters and weight as much as 190 kilo. In cinema, one can say, he just started his path. He starred in only 5 films, but he has been friends with sports for a long time. The author became a multiple winner and prize winner of the tournaments, the strongest man on the planet. And on May 2, 2020, he set a new world record in deadlift, lifting a barbell weighing 501 kilo. Now the Icelandic sportsman actor is 34 years old. Modern youth probably do not even know this actor, but older people definitely remember him. This is an actor who became famous for the series of comedy films Police Academy, where he played the role of Larval Jones. There were other roles in his career, of course, but all of them are small, episodic, and not memorable. In total, he played in 30 projects. Bubba's height was 201 centimeters, weight 136 kilo. A real big guy. Closer to old age, the actor began to gain weight significantly, so he used weight loss drugs. On August 3, 2011, from their overdose, Smith's heart stopped beating. He was 66 years old. Martin Ford. Martin Ford became popular after appearing in the movie Undisputed 4, where he played the role of Koshmar. Now the movie actor and bodybuilder has become very popular and constantly appears in new cool projects. Quite soon the film Mortal Kombat 2 will be released, where he will get the role of Shao Kahn. What is interesting is that in childhood, Martin was a skinny and sickly kid. But then he took up his figure and began to pump up without chemistry. Here, of course, it clearly did not do. Now he has one of the most beautiful and powerful figures. The actor's height is 204 centimeters and the weight is 145 kilos. Due to his colorful and memorable appearance, he became a superstar of the world scale. From this entire list of actors, Arnold Schwarzenegger is the smallest. His height is 188 centimeters, and in his youth, he weighed 115 kilos. But of all, he is the most famous and popular, and has achieved tremendous success. And his figure in his youth is one of the most beautiful. Not in vain, he won the Mr. Olympia contest 5 years in a row, and became a legend. Now Arnold is already 75 years old, and he still continues to appear in films. First place among the biggest and most powerful actors is occupied by Andre the Giant. His real name is Andrei René Roussimoff, and he took the nickname Giant precisely because of his dimensions. The actor's height was 224 centimeters, and his weight was 236 kilos. In his short life, he starred in 5 films, and he gained worldwide fame when he performed in wrestling, and even won the WF World Heavyweight Championship title. Usually, all big people and bodybuilders often have their hearts unable to withstand such a load, and so it happened with our hero. On January 27, 1993, Andre died in his sleep. The cause of death was acute heart failure. Next, Nathan Jones. In cinema, he appears quite rarely, but as they say, accurately. He appeared in such films as First Strike, Asterix at the Olympic Games, Mad Max, Fury Road, and The Scorpion King, Book of Souls. He was a world champion in powerlifting and also a former professional wrestler. At the age of 17, Nathan was sentenced to 16 years in prison for 8 armed robberies. He became one of Australia's most wanted criminals and eventually served 7 years in a maximum security prison. There, the actors became interested in sports and began to pump up. Nathan's height is 110 centimeters and weight 149 kilo. Of course, he is now 53 years old. Ralf Möller. Ralf Möller is a German actor and bodybuilder, as well as a friend of Arnold Schwarzenegger. His most hype roles are roles in 90s movies, the most popular in the movie Conan, where he got the main role. The German's height is 197 cm and weight 125 kilo. In his youth, Ralf looked very colorful, and in an interview he said about himself, "From the front, I turn out to be large, but if I stand sideways, it is noticeable that I lack mass." Almost all of the listed actors we made releases and told in detail how they live and what they are doing now, so look for releases on our channel if you are interested. Ralf is now 64 years old and has not been filming anywhere for 2 years, but most likely this is a small pause. And this actor can be recognized by his white luxurious bandana. Well, of course we are talking about actor Hulk Hogan. He personally remembered me from the series Thunder in Paradise, which used to be twisted on our TV. He is also known to the whole world as a wrestler. From 1984 to 1991, the actor confidently held the title of world champion. Hulk's height is 2011 cm and weight 131 kg. At 69 years old, he has practically not changed and has not changed his image. Yes, there are more wrinkles, but he is still pumped up and charismatic. Hulk has not been filming in movies for about 10 years. He enjoys business. And let's add to this list actor Dwayne Johnson, who is now at the peak of popularity. His height is 196 centimeters and weight 118 kg. He is also a former wrestler who, after ending his sports career, went into cinema. 2 to 3 films with his participation are released a year. Now he is 51 years old. And that's all for today, guys. Subscribe to the channel, like, and do not forget about the comments. All the best and good luck.